It's a story we've heard far too often. Someone ignores the warning signs in their relationship and then ends up dead. Well, for one Atlanta mother, she said she simply couldn't ignore those warning signs anymore. So she grabbed her son and ran away. However, by doing that, she's now landed herself on a most wanted fugitives list. Reporter Art Harris from Atlanta's WGCL has our top story.
It's almost hard to believe. This beautiful mother is a fugitive. There's a nationwide hunt for Chelsea Cullen. Her smiling face is on this rogues gallery of the most wanted felons in the Atlanta area. Is she a serial killer? Is she a terrorist? Is she a bank robber? No, she's a preschool teacher charged with interstate interference with custody. Legalese for taking her toddler son out of the state.
I would be gambling with my life and Lane's life. Who would protect him if I was gone?
She claims the boy's father is so violent she had no choice but to escape.
If I had ended up dead, they'd all be asking, why didn't she leave?
But is this a case of a woman so scared she skips out of town with her child, or is it an elaborate plan to snatch custody away from the father?
You don't poke the beast. You don't make him more mad.
In an exclusive interview, Chelsea tells me she was in an abusive relationship with Michael Hamrick, the father of her little boy.
The countless stories that I have heard before of women who did not believe the threats and they ended up dead. And so many women that say, one more day, just one more day, I'll leave him tomorrow. And there's no tomorrow, they die.
A frantic Chelsea even repeatedly called 911 begging for help.
I'm physically afraid for my life and my son. I need you to come in now. I'm not kidding. Please hurry. My name is Chelsea Cullen.
Ma'am, you've already called on this.
I know that it's coming. I need help. Please don't hang up the phone. Please don't hang up. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
She says she's telling the truth. But Gwinnett County District Attorney Danny Porter says the truth is that Chelsea is a liar.
This is not a case of domestic violence. I don't know how many times I can tell you that. This is not. She is not telling the truth. There is no evidence.
The DA says there's no evidence that Hamrick, a plumber, ever abused Chelsea or threatened her life.
I'm not claiming he's a Boy Scout. I'm claiming that she unlawfully took the child out of the state.
Hamrick has his own collection of mugshots going back several years. Arrest for disorderly conduct and battery against the mother of his first child. He pled guilty to battery and got 1 year probation. He denies everything Chelsea claims.
Has Michael ever harmed a woman before?
These are allegations that surfaced in the beginning of the litigation years ago that have been dealt with.
He's been arrested 3 times, and one of them is for domestic violence. And I'm sure you've seen these.
I have. These incidents Michael is not proud of.
She tells us she left in fear of her life.
That's interesting that you've spoken to her, because this young lady is wanted as a fugitive across the United States.
You've been in contact with a fugitive, and you've listened to this.
The DA says his office is working 24/7 to bring Chelsea in.
I even gave her my cell phone number, which is on 24 hours a day, and told her mother, have her call me and I will talk to her and I will tell her what her options are. And at that point, I was perfectly prepared to go back in and litigate it if she would just come back and bring the child back.
Chelsea never called.
I don't like people spitting in my face.
In TV interviews, Hamrick claims he spent $200,000 desperately searching for Chelsea and their son.
If I were auditing him, it would raise the question of where did the money come from?
Vic Hartman was with the FBI's corporate fraud detail. He examined Hamrick's tax returns, which show a $16,000 loss.
So when you see him on TV saying, I spent $200,000 looking for my son, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, as an investigator, questions. How could that be?
So if Chelsea turns herself in, or if she's captured, what will happen?
She's going to be in an orange jumpsuit. She'll be in handcuffs. If I find out that her parents aided in it, they'll come back in orange jumpsuits.
For now, there's no orange in the new black moment. Chelsea says she'll stay on the run and never return to Georgia if she has to turn over her child.
My biggest fear is that Michael finds me, because I really don't know what he would do.
Reporter Art Harris from our Atlanta affiliate WGCL is with me now. Art, I know you are the only reporter who's interviewed Chelsea. How's she handling being labelled a fugitive now with warrants out for her arrest?
She's amazingly serene. She's spending her time reading to her son, playing educational games, and she's not looking over her shoulder. She doesn't seem nervous at all.
Now, you had an interview scheduled with Michael Hambrick, but he backed out at the last minute. Did he give you any reason?
We had 2 interviews scheduled with Mr. Hambrick. We met him at his business one day where he said he would give us an interview. And then we got there, we got a call that said, well, he would not talk, but he would talk with his lawyer. So this is someone that we were quite surprised did not want to go on TV and put out information about his son, because he did go on another station in Atlanta to talk about it. So we're still here and ready to hear him out.
Reporter Art Harris from our affiliate in Atlanta, WGCL, thanks so much. Now, right now, we want to hear from you on this story at 1-800-300-2810. Do you agree with police and think that Chelsea Cullen is committing a crime? Or do you think she's acting in self-defence as she claims? Please tell us what you think. That number, 1-800-300-2810.